Hey everyone, I want to show you how I use Smart Scout to get ready for Q4. And why is this important in July? Because the time to buy is now, to make sure all your products get into the Amazon warehouses before October and you get that huge selling season that starts right around September and ends in the middle of January. A lot of people out there are super hyper focused on finding gold. And when it comes to gold, gold is very competitive. You might have 70 sellers trying to look for that one item. They're going to pick it up before you most of the time. And in the odd event that you do find it, you let go of a whole bunch of other opportunities that are out in the marketplace. And there are just people making millions off of those items. So why focus on that one rare unicorn type item when you can get literally tens of thousands of different products that are readily available for purchase? And that's what we're going to use Smart Scout for. And we're going to use the subcategory finder in order to dive deep into specific categories that we know are going to be super hot sellers in Q4. For example, I'm going to dive into the action figures / dolls category, but I'm not going to go for the crazy Barbie ones that maybe everybody's looking for and everybody's already selling, making relatively small dollars on. I'm going to dive into more niche categories, things like Calico Critters or some other lesser known brands that have huge demand due to a niche following. Remember, these items have hundreds of ASINs available for purchase. You just have to focus on the ones that Amazon doesn't carry all of the time, so that when they do run out or they don't pick it up at all, you're the one with the stock available. And remember, Amazon will rotate the buy box based on consumer demand. So if your Calico Critter item is closer to the consumer, yours will sell and somebody else's will not. So it's this buy box rotation amongst hundreds of different ASINs that are really going to help you produce the best and more stable Amazon business, because you're not focusing just on gold products that you may not be able to find to begin with. So let's get right into it. I'm going to click on subcategories. I can now manually search the categories to find what I want. And I was talking about toys and dolls, so I'm just going to hit on toys here, and I'm going to look under dolls because it's a $32 million a month category, and that's something I want a piece of for sure. And here under dolls, playsets, doll accessories, etc., we're going to narrow down on dolls specifically, and this is almost $18 million a month being sold on Amazon. And I'm going to check out the brands, and just as I had suspected, Barbie is the strongest category here. You could probably sell a lot of Barbie still. I'm not saying that you can, especially since the movie came out and just made Barbie so much more popular, but you would have to niche down within the Barbies and get like the more limited edition ones. Like if you're just buying like the regular Barbie teacher or the Barbie veterinarian, like it's very likely that that market is a little bit saturated. You'd have to get some of the specialty ones, I've seen Barbie Jane Goodall, for example, which is like a Barbie with apes and chimpanzees. Like that sells for quite a lot higher dollars. And then there's some special limited edition Barbie Star Wars stuff that sells for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now, when that stuff came out, it wasn't that expensive. Like, yeah, it was more expensive than your regular $19 Barbie that you could get at Target or Walmart, but it wasn't hundreds of dollars, and that's what it's at now. So if you're going to go Barbie, maybe go with those types of Barbies. Now, I was saying that I wanted to look down in the mid level. Like Amazon is great for resellers in the mid market because Amazon is not going to have the entire market share of that mid market. They're going to focus on these ones because they can move a ton of volume, pay for their labor, pay for their warehouses, augment their delivery systems by giving themselves more capacity to deliver. And the more that you deliver, the cheaper it gets. So they have an incentive to try to get into the mass consumer stuff. And they're not really incentivized to get into the niche-y kind of tail end products. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for a brand. And I mentioned Calico Critters, so maybe I'll look for that one. Just give me a second. So I just push the button here to search for it alphabetically. And I'm just going to go down the list. And yeah, there's some like recognizable brands here for sure. You can see American Girl, doing almost $500,000 a month, which is pretty amazing. But any of these will really do. Like you can just go for one of these not so popular brands and just source it because there's going to be demand for it. Again, in a game of numbers, when there's 300 million people looking for products, you're eventually going to find what you're looking for. So I'm at the B's. And here we go, Calico Critters. And you can see that this is an estimated monthly revenue of $264,000. Now, if you have a supplier for this, or a small retailer in your region that has these types of items, what we want to do is you want to go there or know which calico critters to specifically look for, because not everything is going to be profitable for you on Amazon. But again, this is a $264,000 a month market. I'm going to show you how to get the ASINs that actually matter here, okay? Now there's some really good data that you can look at here. You can see that there's a total of 46 ASINs currently being sold on Amazon. And you can see that the average price is $23 on those. But you got to remember, like, this is just limited to the little dolls category, right? Like the little action figures. Calico Critters also has like little houses and little play sets that you can also get to augment your collection, and they're part of the number that is not captured here, because this is looking strictly at the actual dolls. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open up the actual product. So I just click here on the name, and then I'm going to go straight into products, and I can also check out who the sellers are and take a look at seeing what's made them successful. Now, what's nice about this is it tells you the number of sellers on each of these, so you know that this is being bought or sold wholesale. Here's the count of all of the units that are being sold and the buy box prices for all of them, right? And the estimated monthly revenue. Now, I want to make sure I do the in-stock percentage. I want to make sure that I'm not buying stuff that Amazon is always in stock in. So here's the in-stock rate right here. So Amazon is in stock on these a lot. So we want to make sure that as we're heading into Q4, we buy stuff that they tend to run out of, so that we have a high degree of certainty that they're going to be running out during the busiest time of the year. And with a brand like this, they can't possibly keep everything in stock all the time. So I just hit this to go to in-stock percentage of maximum 50% of the time. And this is what's going to give me my shopping list, okay? With this, I know what products I can search for, and I can take all of these ASINs here and just download them into an Excel and then pump them into another piece of software that will help me locate these all over North America on over 700 websites. So I'll do a separate video on that, but that just gives you an idea of what you could do with this. It also gives you a buy list that you can use to search for these items individually online. It also gives you a buy list to give to the wholesaler or distributor that is selling it, right? And that these items are not going to be in stock a lot on Amazon. So with a high degree of certainty that you can buy them, and you're going to be able to sell them. And we can do the analysis individually on all of these, and I'll show you what I do for that right now. It's really simple. I'm just going to hit export. I'm going to do the max rows. In this case, there isn't that many. There's only 68 of them. I'm going to open this up. And here we go. Take this list. Hit keepa.com, data, product viewer. I'm just going to take that list and copy it here. I'm going to load the list. Didn't find two of those ASINs, but now I have a nice list that I can just hover over and check out the Keepa charts. These are excellent Keepa charts. Like, look at this one. Amazon is out of stock. The price has literally doubled on this item in the past few months. Again, same with this one. Not available by Amazon most of the time. These are all items that if you were to buy, you could definitely sell for resale and you wouldn't have any competition. Like, this is insane. Amazon is not competing against you. Look at that price variance. Amazon's out of stock. It went from $20 to $60. Now, you can also set up Keepa alerts so that if this does come back into stock, you just buy them out and send it right into Amazon. Amazon to Amazon flip. But this, folks, is how you get ready for fourth quarter. This is how you identify the opportunities that are hot. This is how you identify the opportunities that you need to get into and what you need to search for. And again, securing a wholesale account with any of these vendors, like if you're able to find a pallet deal on any of these, and you just kind of look through the ASINs and you see what's available, there's going to be some stuff that doesn't make sense, but if you get this kind of item in that lot, you're going to make a lot of money, because I mean, look at it. It's selling for $40. Like, I can click on any one of these and I know I can make money on it. So this is a furniture set. And again, I know some of you are probably like, oh, well, I'm not really into searching for these products, but all you need to do is find a honey hole. So if you go to like a website for a smaller regional toy store, they might have an abundance of these products. Like, and I'm talking, sets of dozens of each type. And if you just go on their website, you can systematically buy them out. I've systematically bought out entire stores, and you can do it too. And this is how you build those shopping lists so that you can do it repetitively and predictably. And guess what? You may not be able to get an arrangement to buy direct from the company that manufactures this because you may not have a retail store. Another strategy is for you to approach a local regional store and build a relationship with that ownership group and then have them place orders on your behalf. They can sell it to you at a smaller markup, but you can go ahead and then sell those on Amazon and have proper invoices and everything that you need to show that your stuff is legitimate. So great opportunity to find products. This is how I build my Q4 list, and that's how you need to be doing it as well. Now you can see how powerful Smart Scout is and how you can use it to find a whole bunch of mid-range products that can help you build a catalog to literal thousands of different items that are consistently and predictably selling for a profit. In the description below, I'm going to include a link that takes you directly to Smart Scout and allows you to get it at a discount using my code. Feel free to follow me for more videos like this. I can give you a complete education on how to sell on Amazon. I have a full program with direct mentorship and hands-on training. It's called the Reseller Engine. Contact me directly. Find me on Instagram as well. The link is down below. You can reach out to me directly by DM and I'll hook you up with a complete program that will help you get this started, get it going, get it rocking. So contact me directly if you need any information. I'll see you in the next video.